Dragon Lord application reapplied. Here we go.
Beat that fucker in one try, which was amazing.
Yes, I did. Welcome back, everybody, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, the one, the only Z, a single gut-erd Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and I am joined again with the one, the only, the Mythology Guy.
Hello.
For some more Black Myth Wukong.
Alright.
You can just start the game.
Okay, cool. Starting the game.
Let's G9. Well, I don't know how to G9, but I know how to go. So let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
G9. Shane, I'm sick of going. Let's start G9ing once in a while.
Andrew, have any of your thoughts changed after 2 days on Age of Mythology Retold?
Yeah. I went and played it on my own, and I can tell you I now actively hate some of the dialogue. I cannot... We should have... I'll tell you this. I kind of wish we had played the next mission on stream, because that had the worst read in the whole game, in my opinion. And I think people would have loved to watch me go, what the fuck was that? It's the mission with the Trojan horse... You know, where it opens where Agamemnon has just been attacked. And, you know, in the original, he's upset. Like, he's upset. He's going, curse Troy and those who dwell within their walls. They torched our food stores and our tents. Even most of the ships will be lucky to even escape here now. In the new version, I couldn't believe it. Curse Troy and those who dwell within their walls. They torched our food stores and tents. Even most of the ships will be lucky to even escape here now. It's like, bro, what happened in the recording booth?
I will say I have to hear it myself, because when something's not how you like it,
I know,
exaggerate. But I'll take your word for it.
It's probably not as bad as I just made it sound, but it's bad. Okay. And I looked it up. This is a thing in the community. They're all going, what the hell happened with the dialogue in this game?
Okay, let me ask. Is it better or worse than Megan Fox in Mortal Kombat?
Oh, don't. Look, that's not a fair comparison, because we only have like 3 lines from Megan Fox in the new Mortal Kombat, out in the story anyway. And like, okay, so in I said parts of it, by the way. There are, like, I went and played through the Golden Gift campaign. The guys doing Brock and Eitri are doing a perfectly fine job. Skult, I haven't gotten to Skult in the main campaign yet, so I don't know what he's going to sound like there, but in Golden Gift, he doesn't sound Loki-ish enough. He sounded like Loki in the original. Now he sounds like a regular guy. And the guy's not doing, like, a bad performance for what he's probably being told to do, but it's like, that doesn't sound like Loki, you know? And yeah, it's just mixed, like, because, you know, everyone's a different voice actor, I'm guessing, so some people are doing an okay job, some people are doing a bad job. I don't like how they've changed Gargarensis' voice. He doesn't have that... He used to sound like he was a... Like, even though he was a monster, he was this, like, highly educated, like, sinister guy. And now he sounds like this all the time. Yeah, he doesn't have that, like, upper class feeling to him. That was something I always thought about Gargarensis. He's like, yeah, look, I may be a monster, but that doesn't mean I can't be a sophisticated Lex Luthor type villain. You know, and I'm not feeling that anymore with how he sounds now.
Got it.
Anyway, back to Black Myth Wukong. I'm gonna review Age of Mythology. You'll hear my full thoughts there.
That's where I also get to hear his full thoughts. He won't tell me till his video comes up.
Every time he asks me how I'm thinking, shut up and watch my videos, you asshole! Because, oh right, we were at the Zodiac place.
I thought you were gonna say we're at the zoo.
Kinda, we are kind of at a zoo. Monkey, fox, tiger, dragon, you know, those zoo dragons we always encounter.
Yeah, zoo dragons.
Typical zoo dragons. Anyway, back to what was going on before.
Someone asked, does Kratos beat Wukong? And now someone has asked it every stream.
I'm sick and tired of the Kratos versus Wukong questions. I've answered it about 5 times, and we're done answering it.
And someone replied, at this point, Kratos can beat everyone, ...
I can beat you. How about that? I'll beat you with a hammer.
I'll beat you with my hands. I'll beat you off so hard.
Please don't. I'll beat you off.
Smelly little guy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Alright, so once... We're still in Chapter 3, but we've got Zubashi on our team. Hell yeah.
Is there anything better than tangerines? Yes.
It's been made pretty clear that Yellowbrow is the villain of this chapter, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be the final boss, which is cool, because yeah, Yellowbrow is the imposter Buddha, which... Like, you remember at the beginning of this chapter, we saw, like, a little kid, I think, a little kid Buddha who was in green, who then took the form of, like, a stone Buddha. And then later we see what looks like the same little kid, but he's wearing yellow. I think that's tying into the Journey to the West story. I think the little kid we saw at the very beginning is the real Bodhisattva Buddha, and the one in yellow is Yellowbrow posing as the Buddha. Yeah. Because that's what happened in the story. Like, Yellowbrow. Oh,
I think
we found... You remember when we were on the turtle and Zubashi said, we'll find General Snake? Is this General Snake?
Oh, God.
Which would suck because, you know, he's probably Giant Turtle's friend, since they're often depicted as close in the Chinese imagery.
This supposed to...
I have no frackin' idea, but we fought some of these in the last stream. Like, so this area seems to have...
Once you see them in the light, they look so much weirder.
They look so cool, though. It looks like, you know, this looks like a statue you would see in China, like that's come to life or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Some weird demon statue.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it won't be long for the stream, unfortunately. That's fine. The stream might be short anyways.
We're not gonna go the full 5 hours this time. We'll go 3 hours.
3 hours maximum. I do have the full right to cancel the stream at any time because I may get a massive headache again. That's why there was no stream yesterday.
Yeah.
I woke up. I was dehydrated. I had a hard time sitting up. I had a headache. And then I started to work on the thumbnail, which I finished today. And in the middle of working on it, it was hurting my eyes to look left and right. and I stood up and I was dizzy. So I was like, yeah, I can't stream like that.
I like the thumbnail you made. Too bad you will die.
Rip General Snake, you find out how he was killed if you read the journal.
Okay.
So he was killed for sure.
So I'm right. This is General Snake. The bones.
That sucks. Also, the guy in the prison cell block behind the cell. Yeah, we know it's the brother of the Rat King. We read that last time.
Yeah. I love this pillar stance.
Yeah, at first it wasn't so great. Now I realize it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of those, you know, once you get the hang of it things.
The one that annoyingly sucks is the stab stance.
Yeah, thrust stance so far, like, I don't know, maybe that's another thing we need to get the hang of, but feel like I got the hang of pillar stance way quicker than thrust stance. We were trying thrust stance first, weren't we? I don't know.
I can't say for certain. Chat, let me know, which one do you think is better, thrust stance or pillar stance?
Man, the snake. What was the Snake General doing when he died? Fuck, he's all over the place.
He was in the middle of a fight, Andrew. Bro, I've been looking at all the lore possibilities to understand this game as much as possible because I've been hyped as hell for this game.
Nice.
Nice. Someone said, where was it earlier?
Okay, wait, maybe I should examine the rest of the snake. Or was there a thing here? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, that's probably for the... There's probably something we can get from the snake's body, maybe if we find the head. So yeah, General Snake has been killed. General Turtle was subdued earlier, but like he's thankful we freed him, so that's good. Yeah. There's the head.
How big was General Snake?
Well, look how big the turtle is.
Well, I don't think he'd be as big as the turtle. Why are we looking at his... Okay.
Secret boss. It's a golden one! We're in a Ubisoft game, recolored enemy.
hey, it's also bigger.
Yeah. No, you know what? I'll let you have a few recolors with how many original boss designs are in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I didn't have any focus points. This guy flies constant.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah? But he's not supposed to make smart decisions.
When is that golden bat monster a bat? Since when is... I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
Remember, bats are a big theme of this chapter.
Which I don't fully understand. Bats aren't really known for being in cold climates.
Which is why these bats are different.
Sure. Birdman with an E instead of an I?
Fuck.
What are you doing, Zuba? He was just standing there watching.
He's trying to spit on him. You gotta give him that huck-to and spit on it.
Pillar is better, but you don't use the combos of pillar stance. Oh, you mean the spin? Yeah, I tried to use it a couple of times. I haven't. The combos for pillar stance apparently do a lot of damage to bosses.
I was trying to do one, but it just did a big heavy attack.
It does not look like a bat. Well, I mean, the closest thing you can call it is a bat, because that or a pterosaur. Because of its wings are very leathery.
Have you been to China? This is what Chinese bats look like.
They have human faces?
Yes.
That's horrifying.
Look, at least they're not like the Popobawa bat.
Oh, the Popobawa is a bat?
It's a bat-like creature. It can shapeshift, but its name literally means batwing.
Its name has very little to do with what it does as a creature.
Yeah, well, that's how the Zanzibarians see bats, I guess.
It was their version of seeing vampires.
You loser!
Fuck you!
Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over.
He one-shots you.
No, I'm not taking that chance. Oh, come on! Oh, fuck off! My god, everything's missing. Okay. There!
Have you heard of Epic the Musical?
Yes, I've heard of it 70,000 times. Everyone and their grandma's telling me about it.
Would you rather get slapped by Hercules or get slapped by Wukong?
Are they slapping me full force? I'm dead either way.
Yeah, either way, you're...
Like, instant death. Like, it's not gonna make much of a difference. Alright,
More like a gargoyle? I guess.
yeah, it feels like a Chinese version of a gargoyle, pretty much. I'd say that.
Turns out he's not dead, he's actually always been a skeleton.
I'm getting better. Oh, the turtle's sad. Oh, he's crying.
We can use that as a material, I'm guessing.
We probably can, yeah. Is it over here, or do I have to go back to the turtle head?
Turtle, enough with the tears. The Snake General has passed on.
I think that's why he's crying.
Now tortured and shattered.
Alright, so I'm guessing that's our reward for beating the boss.
Take it.
Yep, the teardrop holds great
Thanks to
power.
you.
Tsubashi is so tiny. He's Wilda-sized.
Where's that tear?
Well, the turtle head is... up there, so I'm guessing it's over where the head is. I remember it was, like, really glowing green.
Oh.
You would think it would be over here.
Yeah,
It
because that's
looked
where...
like...
Wait, check the...
It looked like that was where he was crying.
Can you get to that outcropping of rock?
Visible walls!
I don't really mind. We don't need to swim in this game.
I know, but it's so weird when, like, an invisible wall shows up in such a weird spot. Was there an interactable here? No, I thought I saw one. Alright, can I get over there?
I'm
Not
assuming they
this
don't...
way. They don't what?
Never mind, I was gonna say, I'm assuming they don't want you to go through the water.
I was not pressing R2, so I don't know why Cloud Step activated.
And remember, if you press square, you're gonna cloud step.
I jumped and pressed triangle to do this, and I was holding R1 because I was running, but I wasn't pressing R2. Okay, I think we just go to the turtle.
Yeah, okay. Either way, you're dead. Yep, true. In Mandarin, bat has the same pronunciation as blessing, so bat becomes a symbol of blessing or happiness in Chinese culture.
Oh, I did not know that. That's cool.
That's cool.
Nice.
It's kind of like how 4 in every Asian language also means death.
Yep, it's considered a very unlucky number.
I haven't found a single Asian language that decided, you know what, we're not going to have 4 sound like our word for death. We're going to actually make a different one.
They joked about that in Turning Red. How 4 is very unlucky, while the boy band 4 Town was playing. Never not on my mind, my mind, my mind.
Still haven't seen Turning Red.
It's fine. A lot of people don't... I don't understand, like, actively disliking it, but I can understand being like, I didn't really get anything out of that film. Yep, it was under the head.
But they moved where the head was when he cried.
To be fair, yes, they did. Turtle tear. Oh, it's a soak.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna soak myself in your tears. I'm gonna drink your tears,
Yeah,
bitch.
we're drinking your tears.
Male tears, turtle tears, bitch. Yeah, cry when your buddy dies, you fucking loser.
Well, this got mean fast. Who's
wait,
your least favorite god? I don't know the answer.
There's so many fucking gods. I don't know which is the least favorite. Oh, I didn't realize I went all the way to this area.
If there's a Chinese
all right,
bat, I'm worried what the real bat in China looks like.
Alright, we already got that.
It probably looks like a
chest, I believe.
normal bag.
I remember there was like an extra area near the guy we saved. Let's, I guess, check that out. See if there's anything there.
The skin on our feet must be peeling off, because it is freezing.
Hey, Shane, remember Arcantos walks around barefoot
Oh,
everywhere
right.
on the burning sands of Egypt and the freezing snow of the Northlands, which you better believe I'm going to point out in the Age of Mythology.
But he has the favor of the gods. The Monkey King has the opposite.
That favor must be pulling a lot of weight.
He actually has invisible sandals
Game
on.
as you control Arcantos, an Atlantean warrior with no shoes. And when we get to Egypt, we build up Amonra's defenses. Arcantos walks around barefoot on the burning sands of Egypt somehow. Then we get to the Northland, so we find our allies. Arcantos walks around barefoot in the freezing snow somehow. It's gonna be a fun.
Turtle sad guy, get over it.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Beat
Turtle.
the blacksmith.
We did. We met the blacksmith.
He said beat him.
Okay, we'll try when we have more power. That's even what the tiger told us to do.
Would you
I'm
rather...
sure it's possible to beat him now, but let's work up to that. Sorry.
Let's see if you can figure out the sentence. Would you rather be Ask Kratos versus Wukong, or Epic the Music Questions?
Okay, would I rather be asked who would win in a fight between Kratos and Wukong, or be asked about Epic the Musical? Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen Epic the Musical, so I don't even know what kind of questions to get asked, unless you're just talking about everyone and their grandma asking, have you seen it? I think I'd rather be asked that, because then I just quickly say, no, I haven't, and that's the end of that question. Whereas Kratos versus Sun Wukong is like... those are two characters I do know about, so I feel like I would have to give at least some kind of answer, but I've already given some kind of answer, so we're just... Wait, was that just a circle? Like,
No.
didn't actually lead to anything?
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, I went that way, I took the route around, and now I'm just back here. See, there's the turtle again.
Oh, then yes.
Okay, so we know what that leads to. Nothing! Alright, if I'm not mistaken, there's still 2 more directions we can go in this place, but I'm gonna go heal.
I wonder if the dragon became so whiny because he lost the Zodiac race.
Well, the dragon, lost... I think, first of all, I think him being whiny was an act. Like, if you recall, like, he was like, oh, I need medicine, and then you bring it to him, and he immediately is just like, oh, great, thank you, I figured you were worthy, and then he brings you to the Zodiac realm. I think he was just kind of testing to see if you'd help him or not.
Also, does the dragon didn't lose the race, did he?
The dragon did lose the race, but the dragon kind of chose to lose the race. It's said in the story he could have easily won, but he keeps stopping to help others who are in need and, like, doesn't really care. Alright, turtle tier. When at full health, the gourd will recover mana. Oh. That sounds pretty good. Let's try that. We run out of mana a lot.
Yeah, but that's usually in a boss fight, and we're usually not at full health.
Yeah. But it says that'll only happen if we're already at full health using the gourd. So, you know, we can still use it to get health. Alright, so this is one way, but there's another way to the left of the snake. I'm wondering which... The snake felt like an extra area, so maybe let's try that first.
Okay. Alright, simple question. Who would you say is one of the biggest a-holes out of all the gods? That depends on what your definition of an a-hole is. Because...
I know people like to say Zeus. I think Zeus is a contender. I also think Hera is a contender. I also think Isis is a bit of a contender because she, like,
she literally wants
she
things
just
to go
grabbed,
back.
like, she poisoned Ra because she wanted her husband to take over. Like, Isis isn't the benevolent goddess everyone seems to think she is. Aphrodite's definitely a piece of shit because she literally punished someone just because they were like, you know what, I don't really want to get married. And Aphrodite was like, the fuck you just say? I'ma curse you now. Like, Who else is a good contender? I mean, Ahura Mazda is a fucking asshole in Persian myth, where it literally says he destroys things simply because he can. Like, he's one of those guys.
What a dick.
Yeah.
So he's Beerus.
Or, no, sorry, not Ahura Mazda, Angra Mainyu. Ahura Mazda's the creator. So, like, Ahura Mazda created this great celestial bull, and then Angra Mainyu just showed up and immediately destroyed it just because he could. Like a fucking asshole. I made a short joking about that. He's like, you know, some asshole little brother, you know, who just shows up and fucks with your shit because he can.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So, you know, that's definitely a contender for biggest asshole. He's literally just being an asshole because he can be an asshole.
Thanks for following, Kicker Huang. Welcome to the stream. It was the rat first, right? Yes.
Yeah, the rat won the race by cheating.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Didn't he ride on another creature?
He rode on the ox's tail, and the ox was about to win, and then the rat somehow leapt off in front of him. I'm not sure how that works physics-wise when you're riding the tail, but that's what he did.
I guess because he used none of his energy, he was just on the tail the whole time.
I mean, just like, how do you launch yourself like that? When you're riding the creature's tail, and then you launch yourself in front of the still running ox across the finish line. I don't know how you do that.
You stab his butt so his tail goes flying forward. That's how. Either way, yeah, the rat wins because he cheated. The dragon could have won, but he decided to help everybody else out.
Yeah. There's also an alternate Japanese version where the dragon was winning, the tiger was in second, but then the tiger and dragon got in a fight. And so that's why they weren't.
That makes
like,
sense because in
My
Chinese,
God, there's so many ways.
Chinese and Japanese culture, the dragon and the tiger are considered the highest ranking of all the zodiac animals.
Yep.
Of course, with the dragon being number one.
Yep.
Because it's a fucking dragon.
Oh! Bartogs! Oh, it's the Tengu-looking guys
Oh, nice.
with the Basho fans.
Oh, they can freeze. Good to know. Bitch.
I like how if you do it with more focus points, it inflicts more damage and more stun. Ooh! This is for gourd upgrades. Yay!
Odin is kind of a jerk.
Kinda, yeah, but I wouldn't say he's like a contender for biggest jerk in all of myths.
Well, in what ways was he kind of a jerk?
I mean, like, his betrayal of Fenrir was, like, that's the main thing
true.
everyone gets mad at him for. Yeah, I guess that's the main thing.
Yeah, that
But,
was...
like, that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, that's a dick move, but, like, other gods have done way worse.
And for less reasons.
Yeah.
Odin's was like, yeah, Fenrir might destroy everything.
Odin's was like, hey, Fenrir has the ability to destroy us all, so let's go tie him down. Like, but he hasn't done anything yet. I said we're tying him down.
And then there's Eris, who's just like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Let's fuck shit up.
Eris just like, let's cause... Eris, like, literally with Ares on a battlefield. Like, you know what? There's not enough chaos going on here. Let's throw some apples down on the battle and cause even more chaos. That's the kind of shit Eris does.
Do you think Eris and Chaos get along?
I don't think they've actually met. But I do think it would be cool if someone wanted to make an original story where they give them, like, a dynamic together or something. Like, because you could say Eris literally draws her power from primordial chaos, so maybe they have some sort of connection. You know, that would be a cool element to have in, like, a story-adapted Greek myth. You could say each god who's god of something has a connection to the primordial of that thing.
Oh, that would make sense. That would be cool. Who would be the... I was gonna say who would be the best for Zeus, but then I remembered Zeus isn't a lightning god; he's a sky god.
He's a sky god, yeah.
So it would be Uranus, most likely. Right?
Yeah, most likely Uranus, and you know, you could have that connect to, like, all of Zeus's problems, that he's connected to one of the most evil primordials, and also a primordial who's essentially, like, furious at all times because he's been castrated and cast out and stuff like that, you know? You could play it into Zeus's dynamic, like he has this constant, like, torture in his mind by being connected to Uranus, who hates him and hates, like, so many other things.
And there's also the whole thing with his dad that probably makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Just everything about Greek mythology comes down to my dad was a dick.
Pretty much. You know, it comes down to either my dad was a dick, the prophecy said this would happen, and then my dad decided to be a dick. Or my, like, this god had bad usage of their dick.
Yeah.
Or a prophecy happened and then my dad decided to be a dick and then this god made bad usage of their dick. Case in point, Perseus' story. Literally what happened.
God damn it. Just imagine all the other gods, like...
Or the Oedipus story. Prophecy said this, then my dad decided to be a dick, then I killed my dad and misused my dick.
There's a reason.
Oh, that's another full circle, so... Oh! Another one of these guys.
Did we get the soul octopus or no?
I don't think we did, actually.
I know we still have 2 transformations to get here, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, we can always go back to... I remember that area with the soul octopus we didn't really fully explore because it was a kind of wide open area that was a little hard to explore. What's that? The desert is too, like, wide open and samey looking and hard to find your way around? Alright, how about a frozen tundra?
How about we do that again, but instead of yellow, it's white?
Yep.
Why? Why would you do this? Well, you
Right.
see...
Yeah, we're back at the starting area again. There's the turtle. But this is the only remaining way to go, so I guess I'll just go.
See, I prefer this because at least there's the marker of the turtle.
Yeah, I like that the turtle's there. I feel like he's a constant "you're back here" sign. Alright, well, this is the last way to go. We went every other way, so we fully explored the area. This has got to be the right way. Watch, ends up back at the turtle. No! No! What happened?
How did this happen? What is this spatial magic? Was it Palkia? The sausage head? You know something I recently realized?
What?
Both Palkia and
sure.
Dialga both kind of look like penises.
Yeah. You only just realized that?
Yeah, I never thought, because, they're Pokemon. I don't want to think about it that way, but
you must.
I was watching a video and someone talked about it. I was like, God,
Okay,
who designed these guys? It's just across the bridge.
Okay. Alright, I'll synchronize the shrine, then I'll check out that other area. Synchronize.
Eris is a fangirl of chaos.
Probably, yeah.
Andrew, there's this musical. It's pretty epic. Have you heard of Percy Jackson the musical? Of course
yes, we have heard of Percy
We
Jackson
need to find the slime
musical.
tutorial on it.
Slime tutorial?
Oh yeah, you don't know this. So, because bootlegs, they don't like them, so they always put them up on YouTube as slime tutorials.
Okay.
So the bots can't find them.
Alright.
So it'll be... Claire knows more about it than I do.
So they call them slime tutorials so that, yeah, they'll fly under the radar.
Yep.
That reminds me of that, was that Valve game Artifact, that card game literally nobody played. People would say that they're streaming Artifact when really they were just streaming a full watch along of John Wick or something like that.
Yeah.
So they could just play full movies without getting copyright claimed because they said it was Artifact, and since nobody was playing Artifact, no one was checking. Like, it was just people with their communities like, hey, let's watch full films and TV shows and shit in an area where we definitely won't get copyright claim. Okay.
I didn't know the skyscraper-sized turtles cry stones. I guess I learned something new.
Fucking Zubaji over here being an asshole. You cheeky blighter, why do you come here when the path runs out? I'm just exploring, Zoo. Jesus. Is this breakable? No, wait.
Probably not.
Yeah, this area was for the chest.
Usually something to do with a dick. Funny that, isn't it? The ancient Greeks really had an obsession with making their gods creeps. Well, to them, they weren't creeps. To them, that was kind of par for the course. For instance, marriage and...
Greeks really liked sex and they really liked tragedy, so they liked to throw them together.
Yeah.
I don't know why Greeks hated happy endings so much.
I think it's probably because they didn't have very many of them. And it makes for better storytelling.
Well, it depends on what kind of story you're trying to tell. Sometimes a happy ending is very welcome.
Not back then, it wasn't. Everybody hated happy endings. They wanted everybody to be sad and depressed when they
I've
went
always
home.
thought that Lord of the Rings is like a pretty perfect fantasy story, all encompassed, you know? Like, well, I can't say all encompassed anymore because of Rings of Power exists, but you know, just the trilogy I'm talking about.
Well, it's not canon. That's why Rings of Power is so trash. They literally took the Silmarillion, ripped it into pieces, and said, look, this is how the story goes, guys. Even though there are multiple things in Rings of Power that go against the original canon that the original author wrote.
You know, I honestly really liked how the Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War games injected diversity into Lord of the Rings. They said there are other lands outside of Middle-earth.
Yeah,
that,
because
you know,
there are.
Which, yeah, there you go. It's like, look, you think of it this way. Middle-earth is like fantasy Europe, but out there's also fantasy Japan, and there's fantasy Africa and stuff like that. And, you know, when they talked about that, I was like, oh my god, I really want to see Lord of the Rings Japan. That would be amazing. Like, see, that's, you know, that got me invested in it, but from what I'm seeing with Rings of Power, it's like, they're doing that in a way that doesn't make sense, and two, it's like, everyone just says the story is absolute dog craps.
Well, one of the big problems is, and this is apparently in Season 2, they say that Galadriel and Sauron, before it was Sauron, were secretly into each other, which no.
Yeah, no. And they've completely... I've seen some clips that I was like, that is not Galadriel,
No,
the way she's acting.
It's
and the
not
stuff she's
Galadriel.
doing. Like, I don't want to watch this show. Shit. Again, there's two ways to go.
Another thing is they were like, oh, we're not gonna use hobbits, but we'll use the Harefoots.
It's because you want to have hobbits without breaking canon. Just don't have hobbits.
But the thing is, that still breaks canon because Tolkien literally said, the Harefoots are hobbits. They're just another tribe of hobbits. And hobbits did nothing in the universe until the main story.
Yeah, well, that's them being... Just don't have hobbits. They're like, oh, we can't sell Lord of the Rings without hobbits. You don't have to have hobbits, for fuck's sake.
Dude, we like elves and dwarves.
We like hobbits, obviously, but you forget... Did you forget this is a world that also has elves, dwarves, and dragons, and orcs and shit? Like... You know, you do some shit we haven't seen already 30 times. There are no hobbits in the Middle-earth games. Those games did very well.
Yeah, but Andrew, those are games.
The closest thing to a hobbit is you can just find pipeweed at one point, and it's just, you know, it's just there as a little joke reference, obviously.
Yeah, and you can find pipeweed.
It doesn't break canon for there to be some pipeweed laying around somewhere. Like, yeah, maybe somebody traded it at one point. Like...
let's see. Hello, gents. Love the playthrough and content. Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Am I tripping, or is Sun Wukong's tail growing longer? I think you're tripping.
I don't think it's growing longer. I think it just looks a little smaller.
Yeah, I think it's
when
the
not
shadows.
Running around. I think you're tripping. Yeah.
Just have the hobbits chilling in the Shire and smoking weed. No, but we want them involved in the story, even though they weren't involved in the story.
I feel like I would rather watch Bilbo argue with his neighbors about his spoons than I would watch this stupid show. Oh, thank you for the healing spit, Subashi. Appreciate it.
Guy's kind of strong, ain't he?
Yeah, actually. Oh, I think he's blue. That's why.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I see a little bit of a glow. We'll find out after I kill him.
Are you sure you're gonna make it?
Yes. Alright, let's see. Were you blue? You were
You
blue.
were blue.
Okay. That's good. That means no respawn.
Give me your soul.
Swallow your soul.
I want an image of Apollo dragging Helio
Yuck.
behind his chariot, Colosseum style. What the fuck?
Oh. Boss fight? Okay.
I need a rest. That pavilion looks like a good place.
Okay, what's happening?
We're gonna have tea.
Oh! Which one is it?
Oi, kid. You
Oh,
look
it's not yellow.
suspicious.
I think this is the
What
real
kind of
Buddha.
Yaoguai are you?
I'm looking at that Buddha over there.
Buddha.
See his belly button? It's so big. Me and you, we
I
look
can't see
way
your belly
smaller.
button, so I can't compare.
Where is it?
You see no Buddha because you think no Buddha.
Yeah, that's the real Buddha.
No thought, no sight.
I, the sacred gourmand, saw enough Buddhas before you were born. Foolish brat.
Yeah, that's typical Zubashi.
True hearts find their path, and the Buddha is on that path. Why not worship with a true heart? The path might just show itself.
Worship my hoof. Visit temples, kneel to figures. You tell no black from white. That's my master. I am fed up with all these skin-deep rites.
No true heart, the path is sealed. With true heart, it's revealed.
It's been a while since I've heard someone pronounce it Buddha.
Yes, agreed.
Why the rush? Try looking around. To see a Buddha, one must hold the Buddha in one's heart.
Speak
Visit each temple you
plainly.
encounter and worship every
Speak
Buddha you
Okay,
see.
so you want me to worship
This
some
is
Buddha
Buddha will
temples.
always remain
Can't
elusive
afford
to
any
your
further delay.
eyes.
Shut up, Zoo! I'm listening to Buddha!
Temple you encounter, or the
Okay,
truth
now he's repeating himself.
So they want us to go to the temples and worship the Buddhas.
Yeah, the Buddhas.
Well, I'm
Okay.
guessing there's one up those stairs.
Probably. Or this is an extra.
Or all paths. All paths lead to Buddha.
Excuse me, according to Shark Tank, all roads lead to Mr. Wonderful. Oop, give me that shit.
By the way, you guys just thought was the red bottom horse monkey. The translation just changed it to macaque chief.
Wait, so I was right? It was the red-bottomed horse monkey? I was right. Are you sure the translation changed it? I mean, like... I don't know. People give me conflicting info sometimes.
Yeah, I'd have to Google it.
Because I said before, I thought it... I was saying in every trailer he was shown in, that's the red-bottomed monkey. When we encountered him, I was like, this is the red-bottomed monkey, right? And it said macaque chief, and I was like, I was wrong. Now you're telling me I was right. Don't give me false hope, man. Don't play with my heart like that.
What if another name for him is macaque chief, but you just didn't know that because
A horse, monkey, and a macaque are not the same thing, though.
Maybe they are in Chinese.
Who's Zoo fighting? Where is Zoo?
Twitter here in Brazil is being shut down.
Oh, no. I mean, I don't know, but, like, I've never used Twitter, and I honestly think Twitter is worthless.
Social media itself is overrated, and we put too much value in...
Shut up, that's what I do for a living.
Well, there's a difference
I
between
know,
making
I know.
content and social media. Social media is overrated, and we put too much faith in one social media company being the good one or the best one or having some sort of value, when they're all the same thing of, you can post something and people can comment.
Yeah. I feel like with Twitter, it's like suddenly everyone in the world had the ability to just immediately put whatever take they had out there for the world to see. And that's kind of a recipe for disaster in a lot of ways. TikTok was the video version of that. And it's...
Yeah.
I like to refer to TikTok as video Twitter.
The difference is on TikTok, there's a lot better things you can put out than you can on Twitter. Because it's like, there's still people who make content and it's good.
Like on Twitter, I know for a while, like on Twitter, there were people trying to like make fun Twitter pages where it's like, hey, here's a joke every day, or here's something silly every day. But like, I don't know, I feel like it's just completely devolved. Whereas, Yeah, on TikTok, yes, same problems, but you can make little sketches on there and have fun with it and stuff. That's what I try to do.
Or you can talk, or I feel like there's also, you can have a much better conversation about things than you can on Twitter. On Twitter, just, I don't know how to put it. It feels so half-baked whenever it's on Twitter.
Yeah. There was no Buddha statue up there. I think maybe that's the way I'm supposed... maybe I got a bunch of extra stuff, so it was either an extra path, or maybe that's where I'm supposed to go after getting the Buddha statues.
Ah. That would make sense. Yeah. Do you have any hope for Lord of the Rings anime?
No.
Not really, because...
Not right now. Where's it gonna air? Is it on Amazon? Because if so, no. Because Amazon doesn't know who to give the Lord of the Rings IP
And
to.
if it's on Disney, then no, because Disney Plus has been doing... They've been making good anime, but they give no advertising to it, so people don't even know that they're coming out with them, like the Star Wars one.
Oh, I finally saw The Boys Season 4.
What'd you think?
I thought the way it ended was awesome. Like, you know, the build-up for Season 5 is real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I feel like this season had a lot of kind of dragging its feet. Oh, Buddha statue. All right, let's see what happens.
Ah, I get it now. For Buddhas, that boy said. Ah, there must be 4 Buddhas to worship.
Yeah, everyone's on that but you, Zoo. Ooh, a big foot.
He gets so mad whenever somebody tells him how to act that he just gets so blinded.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But yeah, I thought this season had a like Frenchie's boyfriend story. I didn't give a crap about that, honestly. This is kind of a problem I have with a lot of the seasons. I'm honestly kind of tired of the constant poop and sex jokes. It's like, okay, are we in middle school? Everything's my dick this, my butt that, semen this, poop that,
I will agree
Come
with you on
on.
that. The sex jokes do go way too far. Claire and I were talking about this. She's like, out of all the shows I watch, this is the one show I would never watch with my parents. And, like, not even Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
No, Game of Thrones is fine compared to this. That's nothing. And I agree, it is a little... They do go too far with it, I think, in the last 2 seasons.
I also think this is the season with the most cartoony political humor. Like, just the most cartoony. Like... It's like, okay, I know it's a joke, I know it's satire, but, like, come on, you're getting to the point where, like, you're acting like literally everyone is an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I like the Homelander stuff, though, but I like that every season. Like, I liked when he went to his... he went to the lab and we learned more about
Oh,
him.
yeah,
that was like the best part of the season, in my opinion.
I can see why you didn't care for the Frenchie story. I liked it more for what Frenchie was going through. But you're right, it did drag.
Here's the thing, I was into what he was going through, but it's like, okay, well, I'm going to try to avoid spoilers, but it's like, you've done something horrible to this person, and you're just going to keep kissing them and fucking them. It's like, bro, like, this is, like, really fucking weird, and, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be one thing if they were, like, close friends or something, and he didn't have the heart to tell him, but it's like, after what you've done, you're just gonna keep doing this with this person. This is so fucked up.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to show that he's not a good person.
I know, yeah, like, but here's the thing, I already know what Frenchie's done horrible shit in his past. I didn't feel like I needed that hammered in over and over and over again. But I liked what ended up happening with him and Kimiko. At least there was that.
Yeah. Trying to think. What did you think of Sister Sage?
Sister Sage was cool. I thought she was an interesting character. I thought it was a really interesting idea for them to bring, like, the smartest person in the world into the group. I was like, well, yeah, honestly, why have we not done this sooner? If this person's been out there the whole time, you'd think you'd want the smartest person in the world like making your decisions, maybe as your CEO or something like
No,
that.
you can immediately see why. He has too much of an ego, and he hates when people tell him what to do.
You'd think Vought would have brought her in, though, or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, smartest person in the world. You can just be out there and not be part of our group and potentially bring us down. Like, why would you not have the smartest person in the world on your team?
That's a good question. What do you think? You think The Boys on Amazon is bad for party humor? The comic is worse. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I know. That's why I don't read the comic. like I flipped through a little bit of the comic and I was like, this is just no. I'm done. Like,
yeah. The one thing about the comic that I wish they hadn't changed is the setup for the next season. You know how it ends with Billy Butcher in the car driving and he has that thing?
yeah.
In the comics, when he was setting up for the next arc, it shows him sitting looking at the White House and you see a bunch of superheroes flying over it.
I think I have heard of that, yeah.
That's the one change I would have thought of maybe having.
I was also surprised by how into the A-Train storyline I was.
Yeah,
this
honestly,
season.
same.
Like, I remember you hated A-Train season
did.
1, and I hated him too. But for you thought he was the worst character. You said he's worse than Homelander, because Homelander at least has the past trauma excuse, which A-Train doesn't have. I remember you saying. But yeah, like, I'm very surprised by what they were able to pull off with A-Train. Like, that was, like,
Yeah,
I did not think I would feel the way I ended up feeling about that character.
Yeah, agreed.
So, well done on that account, I would say. See, stuff like that and the Homelander stuff is, like, what I like about this show. Also, I liked the story with Huey's dad and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I thought that was a good episode with a good theme. It like, tied into, like, it brought a theme with Huey that I didn't even expect to come back at the end, so that was interesting. But, yeah, again, like, the middle school humor constantly, I'm getting tired of.
That sound.
Yeah, when they're not doing that, the show is really on
Yeah.
point.
My hoof. Let's go back.
And the insanely cartoony politics, like, it's getting the point where I'm just rolling my eyes at it, like, okay, it's incredibly blatantly obvious what you're trying to satirize here, but, like, even in real life, people were not this dumb. Like, come on. Anyway.
Well, looks like the boys are discussing about the boys.
Alright, I saw the 4 Buddhas. What do we got? Oh, you're gone. Or, no, you're still there.
What's the difference between a Taoist and an evangelical?
We've done the rites. Where's the path?
I don't know. And I think you mean a Taoist. It's spelled with a T, but pronounced like a D.
Yeah, I've read it's pronounced either way.
Oh, okay.
Don't you trick me, you bald, pot-bellied brat. All I'm seeing are mountains.
You're calling him pot-bellied? You're literally a pig.
Faith, you are daft without it.
Cut your nonsense.
I love seeing these, like, Chinese mythical characters interacting with each other and so in character and everything. Like, for me, I'm like a kid in a candy store playing this game.
So rude! I didn't force you to kneel. Throwing a tantrum at your age? Shame on you!
At your age, because he's centuries old.
I'll borrow one myself. Go on first. I'll meet you at the summit.
Yeah, that reminds me of that joke I love in How I Met Your Mother, where they get the tantrum soda. And then they go,
yeah.
hey man, throw it to me. Dude, you're a grown man. Why are you throwing a tantrum? I remember when I first heard that I had to pause the episode. I was laughing so hard at that stupid joke. I was like, I wish that soda wasn't discontinued. I would make that joke every fucking day.
Yeah, why are you throwing a tantrum, man?
You're a grown man. Why are you throwing a tantrum?
Fun facts I don't see anybody bring up. In the live-action Lion King, Pumbaa as an adult is a warthog, but as a baby, he's a bush pig. Yes, they fucked up the species in an animal movie.
I didn't even know that, but that's funny considering how much they were trying to be authentic.
Yeah, that's... How do they fail that?
I find it hilarious that in the apparently in the Mufasa movie they're making White Lions the villain. You know, everyone and their grandma is going to make Kimba jokes. Kimba.
Oh yeah, true.
Kimba. They're continuing the feud between Lion King and they're going to show how Mufasa killed Kimba and took over this franchise.
I wonder if a pathway's opened up now.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't go up here before.
Ah. These are some steep-ass stairs, by the way.
We couldn't go up here because, you know, the Monkey King, the great sage equal to heaven, can't just jump past the snow.
Well, we're not Monkey
Remember,
King.
snow is the enemy of all mythical heroes. Kratos can't get past it. Sun Wukong can't get past it. Fucking piles of snow.
If you want to beat a god, put piles of snow.
This is...
Look at this incline.
I was literally... Well, I was going to say, this is gorgeous and fucking claustrophobic as hell. But God, look at this. Just every fucking inch of this area is designed and like for something that you would just run right past. Like, fucking hell.
You know what it reminds me of?
I'm sure there's a repeated asset here and there, but it's gorgeous. What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of the Yeti ride in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, actually. I know which... Yeah, in Disney Animal Kingdom, the one we waited in the scorching sun for like an hour to get on.
It was fun.
But it was a great ride.
Yeah. And we were like, I can see why everybody's waiting so long.
Yeah, it was a really great ride. At first, when you said Yeti ride, I thought of the Matterhorn.
No.
Yeah.
I can't believe Kimba is the antagonist of the movie. Not Kimba.
Kimba!
What about Zachary the Mythology Guy? Or what up?
The ceiling. That's what up.
Yeah, I might be schmick.
We can increase our attack. I'm doing that. Kill enemies faster.
Okay. Oh, thanks for following Alien Ash. Are you an Ash who only catches alien types?
Boss fight for sure. This is a small area though. I think it's gonna be kind of like a mini boss.
And another shows up. The face of the distant one. It will fit me just as well.
Non-white.
I'm guessing he steals people's faces.
I don't really remember this character, non-white.
Well, I say that because he said a face of a...
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I can't really confirm here.
I'm gonna have a thunderstorm tomorrow. Wait, why
oh,
would
fuck, I'm frozen. Okay, it wore off.
Why do you want to have a thunderstorm tomorrow? Why are you planning this?
Oh, this guy blocks attacks.
You guys don't care for backseat gaming, correct? Depends on the back.
I mean, you know, if like, we haven't outwardly said don't do it, so if, like, you've got something... Oh, shit. Okay, here you go. If you got something helpful to say, we'll hear you out. Simba's dad would have lived if he could only move fast. By the way, if anyone still thinks Lion King is a complete ripoff of Kimba, go watch YMS's video. He breaks the whole thing down. It's so funny to see that so many people who, like, just declare that Lion King ripped off Kimba have clearly never actually seen Kimba. Like, a lot of them think Kimba is just one movie. It wasn't even a movie at first. It wasn't even a movie second or third. In fact, the main movie everyone compares to The Lion King came out after The Lion King. Alright. Okay, this guy is not white. Which means he can dance. Okay, Is there like a phase 2 or something? Or is he gonna leave? Oh, he left. I didn't know I only had to half kill him. I would have used up so many more power.
This is why you should start every fight with the clones.
I try to hold back on the clones because they use up so much mana.
I think it's worth it though.
No, I know, but I try to like wait and see if I'm going if they would be more useful or if more freezes would be more useful. Like, there have been times where I've used clones and they've all instantly gotten killed.
That means you're using them wrong, young one.
Yeah, again, that's why I wait and see what's the best strategy. You got 2 rock-hard men about to pile on you. Alright.
Well, that worked out perfectly, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Get rid of the little guys first.
Yeah. Oh, looks like you cleared out that room. That worked out.
I think this is the correct way.
Fun fact, when you absorb people's souls, it refills your gourd. I have noticed that, actually. Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's because now you're drinking their soul. You're literally swallowing their soul.
Some
Evil
tasty
dead.
soul. That reminds me, I gotta get those tickets for the thing.
This, once again, looks like a boss area. Oh, yeah, here he is again! Hey, how come he got his health back? Did he rust at a shrine? If we're just already gonna fight him again, I kinda wonder why he even left in the first place. Just to give you more health to chip off. Please beat the blacksmith for an important upgrade. I mean, look, I don't think we're powerful enough yet. Here's what I'm thinking. If we, like, get stuck on a boss or something, like, then we'll go try to beat the blacksmith to get the upgrade. MLG Pro Strategy, bonk with stick. Before the boss, hop off the bridge to the lower level to get right ahead of the incense. Alright, well, too late, we're here. Did you mean before this boss? Like, yeah. I missed the AOM VODs from being in the hospital. I hope you had fun, man. Yeah,
well, the VODs are up there.
Yeah, like, you can still watch it. Like, they're on his channel. Also, Makak can be more powerful than Wukong, can't he? Since he can copy Wukong and other gods' abilities in a what-if scenario, he could copy their immortality. I mean, I guess...
Well, isn't immortality an ability?
Like, I don't really know if he can copy the immortality, because he was killed in the Journey to the West story, so I don't think he had the immortality Wukong had.
Oh, you bitch.
Hey guys, love the stream and content about different mythologies. Quick question. Thoughts on the movie Forbidden Kingdom? Have you watched it? Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. I remember I thought it was a really cool film.
That's the one with the book, right?
What book?
Is it the animated one?
No, not animated. Like, at least I don't think that's what he's talking. I think he's talking about the movie with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. That's a live action film.
I have not seen that. So my opinion is, it's a movie.
I haven't seen it since it first came out, but I really liked it when I saw it. That was back when I didn't know much about the Monkey King, but it was cool. One thing I like in that movie that I thought was really cool was the Monkey King fighting with his staff. He doesn't even touch it. He just like wind powers it through the air, hitting everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Feels like that would be less strong than, you know, using your arm to hit people. Yeah. But I'm just...
I need to like rewatch that film, knowing what I know now, and see how like what it would be like to watch it. Like, I remember the basic story beats of the film, like, you know, it's what's the word for when a person gets thrown into another world?
Isekai?
Yeah, it's an isekai, basically. This guy suddenly gets thrown... This, like, modern American guy just gets thrown into, like, mythical ancient China and has to help save the Monkey King.
Huh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that now.
Yeah, and teams up with Drunken Master Jackie Chan and devoted, like, warrior Jet Li.
But do they say the most important line? You will die.
Yeah, about 80 times.
Oh, sweet. Okay, if that's the whole movie, then it's a 10
Every
out of
time
10.
he meets someone, they say, you will die. And Jackie Chan says it to him every 5 minutes.
Too bad.
And then when he saves the Monkey King, he says, you're back, Monkey King. And the Monkey King says, too bad, you will die. Fuck you guys. I don't need this.
I don't need this bullshit.
Alright. Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate
I
it.
was like, oh, he left.
He's just doing a double take. Did you guys want me to jump down here? Oh, I can't.
I don't think you can.
Alright.
It's 2 a.m., so I'm sorry I have to say goodnight. I'm working this weekend. Thanks for always being awesome, guys. Thank you, Scapegoat.
Thank you very much.
Has anyone ever called you guys the gods of foreshadowing?
No.
I don't know if we're gods of foreshadowing.
Have we been foreshadowing a lot?
I think there have been multiple times.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I do predict a lot of shit.
I feel like if you don't predict it, I predict it.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I think it's just because we've watched so much entertainment, TV shows, and video games that we can kind of tell, like, okay,
we predicted fucking everything in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah,
remember that shit? Even our jokes, like stuff we weren't serious on.
And then it turned out to be true. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I haven't even played that many Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah, I think you've played 2 of them.
But you've told me enough about Mortal Kombat to where I kind of know... I know the gist of the characters. I think the one thing I didn't predict was that that it was just going to end with a multiverse battle.
You did, though, predict that in the end Johnny Cage is going to make a movie about what happened. That's literally what happened.
Of course, because it makes the most sense. What else would Johnny Cage do? He's fucking... Johnny Cage.
We predicted exactly what would happen between him and Kenshi. We predicted the Lin Kuei coming in for protection. But we weren't predicting, we were kidding. We didn't think that would actually happen. That was the most insane one of all.
You know, they should put us on the writing team. We're apparently just as good as they are.
Oh, he poisoned his things.
Let's see. I don't like YMS, but his Kimba video was best, actually, I've ever seen. It's perfect.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh man, it ended immediately.
I think he broke out of it. I think some bosses can break out of it.
Yeah. Annoying when they do that. Stop trying to stay alive. Just die. Clones are being very useful right now, and I appreciate it.
You have full focus.
I know, I'm kind of saving it to finish them off. And we're done.
Nice.
Fuck off. Boom.
I'm seeing that. Fun fact, part 2 souls taste like grapes. What?
I don't know.
Also upgrade your clones or respec.
What is that purple?
It's something on the TV.
Okay.
It's the reason why I have the TV in the living room.
Alright. Well, I'm guessing they're not seeing that on stream.
No,
so
they're
that's
not
good.
seeing
Yeah,
it.
we have this little purple glow happening every once in a while.
Yeah, it's because I've had this TV for a long time, so it has some issues.
Yeah. I thought it was purple because your favorite color is purple.
No, it's just when certain areas are real bright.
It's Purple Guy from FNAF. He's going to kill us. Oh, wait, we get his soul?
Oh. Is this going to be a transformation?
I don't think so. The transformations are usually... Aren't they, like, picking up weapons?
We've only gotten 2, so I don't really remember.
Yeah, actually, one was a weapon and the other was pulled out of the rock guy. So, yeah, actually, I don't know. It's just because when we grabbed the first weapon, it said grabbing these weapons will give you these forms. So
Yeah.
I assumed they were all going to be weapons. Alright, anything else here?
Yes, across that small wood bridge before the first fight with non-white alternate that leads to an item needed for late game. Okay.
Okay, let's go get it.
I meant I just got out at noon, haven't had a chance yet. Also more fun to talk with you guys than watch later. Oh, awesome, purple guy.
Swell.
I think this guy is made up by the devs as one of the Yellowbrow's disciples. Sure.
Maybe that's why he's called non-white, because Yellowbrow, I said, like, he's like an anti-Buddha who's, like, you know, the opposite, so maybe instead of, like, white, it's non-white.
Ah.
Maybe that's why.
That would make sense. So let's see, what did they say again? Across the small wood bridge before the first fight.
Yeah, so down... Yeah, I'm heading back to where the first fight was. I think the first fight was here.
Yeah, it was here.
Okay, so this is the small wood bridge, so...
Ah!
Oh, hello! Okay, didn't know I could do that.
I think you can cross that pillar too.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get that real quick. Oop, oh, careful. I don't know if I can fall or not. I never know if I can fall or not in this game. This is the problem with having inconsistent invisible walls.
Yeah, agreed. Usually they don't bug me, but with when
we were at the prison, suddenly we could fall off of everything, and I was like, well, this is new.
Yeah. It's the inconsistency that's a problem, not the...
Yeah, because then you don't know what to trust and what not to trust.
Yeah.
What, like, areas.
If it's consistent, then it's like, invisible walls. Okay, whatever.
Okay. For a sec, I thought that was the item, and I realized that was just some sunlight.
Yeah, it's really dark in here.
Up here, I'm guessing. Da-da-da-da-da.
Does
Hello.
Sun Wukong have any light powers?
Does Sun Wukong have light powers?
Yeah.
Light specifically? I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. Bruh.
I really love how this staff, like, gets all electric when you fight with it.
Please do watch and review Monkey Kid after a year when you're free.
I will try to get to that, because I absolutely... You guys already know I love Journey to the West, and anyone who's seen my room knows I'm obsessed with Legos, so, yeah, I will try to do that at some point. It's tricky, because isn't it like it's an Australian show, so it's a little hard to find where to watch it.
What company has the rights to it? Taha. Sorry for the off-topic question. Are Ra and Horus the same, or just two different gods who happen to both have falcon heads?
Ra and Horus, completely different gods. They just both happen to have falcon heads.
Yeah, Ra is the god of the sun.
Ra is like, depending on the saying. First god was Atum, but then Atum eventually became Ra. And yeah, so Ra is like one of the first, basically connected to the first being of Egyptian myth, one of the most powerful, the sun deity, and yada yada yada. Eventually merged with Amun and became Amun-Ra, and then eventually retired. Horus is the god of vengeance and the child of Osiris and Isis. Horus the Younger, anyway. Horus the Avenger. Horus the Elder is the brother of Osiris and Isis. And the child of Geb and Nut. Of course, but Nut is descended from Tefnut, who was a child of Atum, who later became Ra. So, related, but different characters.
So, and it honestly, and you could even say it makes sense as to why he would be Ra's, why he would have a Falcon Hawk, because Falcon head like Ra, because either way, he's a descendant of Ra, so he could just be the one who is the most in tune with Ra, I guess.
Am I still not at the item yet, or was it in that chest? I didn't really see what I got out of that chest.
Yeah, let us know if we got the item or if there's more. Oh.
Hello, monkey. Wait, didn't I see you in chapter 1?
I think we did. Maybe this is the item.
Oh, yeah, it's a key item. Huh. Oh, and now we're back here. Oh, that's how you get this.
Ah.
Okay. Because I can't just double jump up here, because invisible walls!
Well, they also just made it high enough to where
I
you
know, yeah.
can't make it.
Yeah, I guess it's just too high.
Please suggest some comics or shows about Monkey King, like modern ones.
Oh, get Monkey King: The Complete Odyssey. That's a very good comic book. That's a great retelling of his story. There's one for you. The art is wonderful. I don't know when it came out, but it looks pretty modern. I think the guy who wrote it, his pen name is... It's either like Chinto or Chinko. It's not his real name, it's just the pen name he uses. So yeah, there's one for you. That's a comic book. I don't think there is a great modern Monkey King show. There was a Netflix animated movie that came out a year ago, but that's not like a perfect retelling. It's just kind of a fun, silly retelling, you know.
So it's like a greatest hits sort of thing.
It's kind of like, I compare it to Disney's animated Hercules. You know, it's a fun, family-friendly retelling that's not going to teach you exactly how the original story went, but you can just enjoy it.
And it'll help you get into the...
Did I not already use this? I thought
No, because this is after we beat the boss.
Yeah,
So.
I guess I missed it.
Are there any good shows or comics where all the gods in a pantheon exist?
All the gods in a pantheon,
or I think you mean to say all the pantheonic
say multiple
gods.
pantheons?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you like Record of Ragnarok, that's one of them. There's a comic called God is Dead. People have mixed feelings on that one, though. Shows or comics? I can't say the Percy Jackson show because I wasn't thrilled with that. And right now, that's only focusing on Greece, so... You know.
I guess the closest one I can think of is Supernatural.
Okay, there you go.
But it mostly focuses on Christianic demons and angels, and every now and then it'll dip its toe into, like, oh, Osiris is in this episode.
That's funny, just like, oh, Osiris. Oh, Osiris.
Yeah.
Auto parts.
Didn't realize he was Irish. Oh, there's a bat thing.
Oh, isn't that the one we fought before that left?
Oh,
like,
perhaps.
we didn't fully kill it, I think.
You might be right. Now we will fully kill it. Too bad, you will die. I don't know why I like that line so much, but I did make it the thumbnail.
It's no, I did not hit her, it's not true, it's bullshit, I did not hit her, I did not, oh hi Mark, but it's pretty good.
That's a little too long for a thumbnail.
What are you talking about? I said that in like 2 seconds.
For such a serious actor, Jet Li was excellent as Sun Wukong. Yeah, well, because...
Again, I didn't know he played Sun Wukong. I thought he was just the disciple, but... Again, I saw this a long time ago, so I didn't, like, fully know stuff. Now you guys are telling me he might have been the disciple might have been a clone. Maybe.
Here's the difference between a serious good actor and a serious pompous actor. A serious good actor will play any role as best as he can, and he will play that character no matter how goofy the character is.
I say Hugo Weaving is one of those.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving, Ian McKellen.
Oh yeah, definitely Ian McKellen.
Like he played he was Gandalf, right?
Yeah, he was Gandalf.
Yeah, he played Gandalf, and people always ask him, how did he do? And he's like, well, it's quite simple. I just think, well, how would a wizard act? And then I become a wizard. And they're like, I get that. He's like, no, you don't get it. I literally believe I am a wizard in that moment.
That reminds me, for some reason, the way you said that just reminded me of Dwight Schrute. Before I do anything, I ask myself, would an idiot do that? And if the answer is yes, I don't do that thing. He was a fox squire who practiced to become one of the humans.
And found myself caught in a hunter's trap. A
Wait.
young scholar saved me and kept me in his home to let me heal.
This is the animated thing we saw.
My heart swelled with gratitude. I thought
I want to hear more.
In his career, in return for saving my life. Little did I foresee that following a dream, he would take my life.
Oh yeah, it is a story.
This is it.
Yet he left without a trace. I sought tirelessly.
Oh! This is the guy! Look, he's wearing the fox.
Oh.
Thunderclap Temple.
Well, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I beg you, sir, to take my fur and wear my form.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Calm my soulful heart.
Oh, is this gonna be one of those one-time only things?
He's hiding in the
Probably.
side hall of the temple. Kind
What
sir,
temple?
will you lead
I'm a fox!
I think follow the wooden path.
Um,
Yeah. I think they just want you to follow this pathway.
yeah.
This is pretty cool, but
This is really cool.
I'm sad it's only gonna be for one time.
No, yeah, it's nice to get to be the cicada and be the fox and shit. I just wish, like, yeah, we had a little more control over it. But I guess, like, what would it really add? I guess just stealth. Like, yeah.
It would be nice to help us move around
Let's see,
faster.
is anything down there? Oh, there's...
That's another pathway.
Whoa, whoa. Are you sure that's not the temple? Or, I don't know. Alright, what's this way? How am I supposed to know where to go? That's what's difficult. Like, I have no idea where to go. It looks like my form is unlimited, so... Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm just gonna take your advice and keep following the path. I don't know what else to do. What was that?
On your left.
Where?
What up? Behind you? That guy.
Oh, okay. Oh my god!
Yeah, that guy.
That is so cool! Are you coming at me? Oh
definitely-
shit! Oh, he's coming at me. Alright,
He's
what?
definitely a
Oh,
boss we
I
can
can't
fight
go
later.
through there. Okay, let's go this way. That is awesome. Guys like that just walking around in the world. Where the fuck am I going? Oh no! I lost the form! Okay, maybe we can go back to the fox.
Todd, please stop asking us to go to fight the blacksmith. We said when we'll fight him.
Yeah. We'll fight the tiger if we, like, feel like we're strong enough, or if we're stuck on something else.
If you have Prime, the Forbidden Kingdom is on there.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. You guys find the secret well in chapter 2? It has a ton of side
Yeah,
quests.
we did. You're talking about, like,
Where the
tiger brother that's in there, that, you know, in the bottom of the well. We did that.
I think we did everything we could in the first two chapters.
I honestly, yeah, I think we've completely cleared out chapters 1 and 2. Motherfucker! There's a lot of shit that just keeps popping out here.
Monkey? Yes, monkey. By the way, the Macaque Kingdom's conflict has it already been resolved? I don't know the answer to that question. I'm gonna say yes?
Are they asking if it's already been resolved?
Yes.
I don't think so, no.
I don't remember.
We haven't killed him, I know that, so I really don't think it's been resolved. We certainly didn't make peace with him, if that's what you're asking.
Prime and HO Max. Oh, good to know. Got a question. Are the Olympian gods Titans because they were born from two Titans?
Titan is basically just like a title. The Olympians do not call themselves Titans, so they are not Titans. Like,
There you have it.
Titans refer to the 12 humanoid children of Gaia and Uranus, and some of their children. Like, I think Zeus and his siblings intentionally did not want to call themselves Titans because they didn't want to. They wanted to disassociate from their father. That's my headcanon on it. Characters like Atlas and Prometheus call themselves Titans, like, even though they aren't first generation Titans. So yeah, there are first and second generation Titans, but the Olympians do not call themselves Titans.
Apparently, so Scarlet says there is a manga and an anime called Saint Young Men, and it's basically about Jesus and Buddha going on vacation.
Being buddies. I know. A lot of people have recommended it.
I got a question. No, already read that one. I wonder if Aang from Avatar is an inspiration from the Monkey King. He's fun-loving, fights with the staff, rides on a cloud, and is very powerful.
Yes, I believe so. Avatar is inspired by several cultures, and I do think Sun Wukong had some influence on Aang. But Aang is also, I shouldn't say Aang, just the overall premise of Avatar is actually Hindu mythology inspired because of the Avatar system in Hinduism. And you can tell even because, like, the guy who, like, the old master who tries to help Aang learn how his chakras work and everything, he's Indian.
Guru Patik?
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely a mix of...
Yeah, it's a huge mix. It's not, like, just one thing. Like, you know, even like the 4 like cultures around the elements are 4 different Asian groups.
Yeah.
Like Earth Kingdom is very Chinese, Fire Nation is very Japanese, Air Nomads are very Tibetan, and Water Tribe is very Eskimo. So there you go.
If you guys had to put Wukong in a regular job, like for example in Percy Jackson, Mercury being CEO of UPS, what would it be?
I don't think Wukong would accept any regular job.
He would be a UFC fighter.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Because he's literally
he would like that, yeah. He would like being adored by everyone and putting on a show. So yeah, actually, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. Okay, this guy seems easier to beat than I thought he would be. Wait, Shane, maybe this isn't a boss. Maybe this is a new common enemy.
Oh, God.
Imagine just, like, going to an area where there's, like, 3 of these guys. Ooh. Yeah,
he smacked his butt.
This guy doesn't feel like a boss fighting. I mean, he's epic, like, how big he is and everything, but fighting him doesn't feel like I'm fighting a boss.
You're not actually supposed to kill him.
Yeah.
You're supposed to let him live.
Letting people live is cringe. That's why when I was a doctor, I would kill all my patients.
Are we doing
even if they just came in with a cough, I'd be like, no, time to kill.
Murder Rampage of what's that one game?
Undertale?
Yeah.
We're doing a genocide run.
We're doing a genocide run.
So long, bitch.
It's funny because if you do a genocide run, all your other save files will mention that you've done a genocide run.
I legitimately wonder if that guy will respawn or not. Look, he left an impression in the snow. That's so cool. When he died. Like,
unrelated question, but have you guys ever heard and tried watching One Piece? Yes, I am currently all the way caught up in the manga.
Has watched it all. I watched it as a kid. Then I grew up and I was like, hey, let's finish that show. And I was like, wait, it's still fucking going?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no goddamn way. But I think I'll watch the Kai version when it comes out. I'm just calling
One Piece?
I know what it's called. I'm calling it the Kai version. You know what I mean when I say that.
I'm saying that for the audience. They need to know.
Yeah, the One Piece version of One Piece. Stupid ass fucking name.
I think it's because it's also eventually going to replace the main anime when it gets caught up.
Yeah, probably, but you still should, like, just give it a name that everyone can understand. Like, again, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like, people can tell, like, that's, like, distinct from the other one.
I don't know, I personally can tell the difference, but...
No, I know you can... Look, fans can tell the difference, but imagine some new guy trying to figure out, what the fuck is this? We have One Piece, and then we have One Piece, the One Piece? What is this bullshit?
No, it's just called The One Piece.
Okay, we have One Piece, and then we have the One Piece. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? It's like, you know, fucking, do you want Xbox, or do you want Xbox X, or do you want Xbox Series X? Like, fuck off. Like, what is this horse shit? Oh, boss?
Tree. Oh no, it's just a statue.
It's already dead.
You did interact. Oh, are we getting...
do I just get it? Is he just dead? Okay, that's a new one. Hey! Who the fuck? Hey! Where are you? I was having a moment. Fucking penis. Of course you're being a dick.
It's these things are so annoying in this chapter.
What are they connected to? I demand to know.
It's the world itself fighting against
So that's interesting. We just came across a boss who was already dead. That's... I mean, I guess that's realistic, you know?
Someone asked the question, is the Percy Jackson show more accurate than the movie? I think I know the answer.
Yes, technically, but it's still not accurate.
It has more things from the books than the movies had.
Yeah, like, everyone in there, like, so many fucking people, like, in my comments were like, you can't say anything bad about this because it's better than the movies, and it's like, okay, like, can we have a standard, please? Can we have some standard rather than just, oh, it was worse before, so now we don't get to say anything bad about it now? It's like, bro, it's still bad. Like,
yeah.
if you like it, great, but I don't, and here's why I don't. And when your only defense is no because it's better than the movie, that's not an argument.
If I make a sandwich, and the sandwich is really bad, and then I make another sandwich, and it's slightly less bad, you're still not gonna enjoy it.
It's like if the waiter brings me like a bottle of piss instead of what I ordered, and then I say, "This, can I have something better?" And then he just brings me a bottle of dirty water. I wouldn't sit there and go, "Well, you know what? That's better than the bottle of piss. Thank you for bringing me this dirty water."
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, you can go back into the foxhole whenever you want. It's in your inventory.
Wait, really? Wait, how? Okay, hold on. There.
How do we do this
Inventory.
exactly?
How do I do this?
We got a thing that said fox tail.
Okay, I'm assuming it's a key item, right?
Go
Maybe
to the
not.
right. Maybe not.
Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Alright.
Oh, on the right. 2 to the right? Yep.
Snow fox brush. Okay. Lingering resentment of the deceased white fox transformed through her fur into this brush. With it, you can take her form and fulfill her last wishes. Okay, so when we get to whatever temple it is, we can just activate this.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Cool. I like it.
That's better than the scarab beetle and the... What even was the one in chapter 2? Was it a bird?
Well, first it was a... in chapter 1, there was a golden cicada.
The
We
cicada,
didn't
that's
transform in chapter 2. In this chapter, we turned into a bat.
That's right, that's what it was. We had 2 transformations here.
Yeah.
Right. Atreus has found some competition. What?
I think because we turned into a fox and Atreus turns into a wolf. Get it?
Ah. Yeah.
Trickster deities are very often shapeshifters.
Yeah, because they're trying to trick you into believing that they're something they're not.
Yep, pretty much.
It's just like con men.
Pretty much.
Remember, small talk is for strangers and con
Or
men.
like Amazon telling you this is an authentic Lord of the Rings show.
Exactly, con men.
Or like Rick telling you that the Percy Jackson show will be 100% accurate to the books.
Well, Uncle Rick said it was, so it is, Andrew. This is what the new books.
I like Rick, but come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, everybody fucks up. Rick, I think you fucked up there.
I think
That was
between
a-
that show and his latest book, he made some errors.
To be fair, I haven't read his latest
Or, sorry,
book. You're talking about Sun in the Star. Yeah, like Sun in the Star wasn't great, unfortunately. Pretty disappointing. But Trials of Apollo I did think was legitimately great, so he's still got the talent there.
That's why I said he made some errors.
Yeah, it's like,
not
look,
bad.
I don't hate Rick. I don't think I could ever hate Rick, because like he still made a series that connected with me so well, and that I'm really glad is out there, and created so many new mythology fans. I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I can be disappointed with Rick though. And
I'm not
have been a
mad.
few
I'm
times.
just disappointed.
That's pretty much how I am. Like with Rick. You'd be like, Rick, please stop doing what you're doing sometimes. And like everyone like, why did you expect it to be just like the books? You expect it to be like the books. You shouldn't have expected it to be like the books. Rick said it was going to be like the books. So all you guys who are going, oh, Rick signed off on all this. Yes, and he told us it was going to be just like the books. So sue me if I expected it to be what Rick told me it was going to be.
Now, Andrew, now you're going to need a lawsuit of someone saying, I'm suing the Mythology Guy for being mad about this show. I feel like there's someone out there who wants to do that.
Oh yeah, there are people who have said we're going to sue you if you keep saying things about our culture. I'm like, yeah, good luck, buddy. You don't know what a lawsuit is. Or people in India who are like, you'll go to jail. This is illegal. And I'm like, it's illegal where you are. It's not illegal where I am. You realize I don't live in India.
All that means is if you go to India, make sure you don't tell anybody, because then they'll know.
It sucks because I would actually really love to go to India for Diwali and Holi, but I don't think I'm ever actually going to go.
Maybe we'll schedule a trip with us and the girls.
I don't know. There's some dangers over there. I'll tell you about them off screen because I definitely can't talk about them on screen.
I mean, just to be fair, there are dangers everywhere.
Yeah,
I know.
But,
I know.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of people in one area, it's very likely that things can get bad pretty easy.
Anyway, yep, here's another one of these guys. So I think they are just an enemy type.
Oh, thanks for following Sal Sapoli. Man, there's a lot of cut content in this game. I'm sad about it.
Really?
One of the cut content is Wukong fighting the army at the beginning cutscene boss fight.
Oh, well, look, I haven't played the whole game, but my assumption was that he's going to do that at the end of the game. But yeah, you're right. Like, the original trailer showed him actually fighting the whole army, and that did not happen in the intro.
That being said, the intro is fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, the intro I still think is great.
There's really only one question we should all be asking about Sun Wukong. Would he accept a bunch of bananas? That's the real question here. True.
I don't know, he seems like more of a peach guy. He seems to really like them.
What if there were immortality bananas?
I don't know. I feel like immortality is just driving me bananas. Yeah, hit him in the dick. I'm hitting his butt. Once again, the butt-stabbing bandit returns. In the ass.
Can you draw a pee-pee with the snow? No. And we're not going to. Have you ever heard of this one YouTuber who does myths and talks about different mythologies? And is currently doing a Wukong play, though I think it's his YouTube name is something.
Which one? Who is
Mythology Guy.
You mean the Mythology? Okay. Very funny. Very funny.
Did you ever watch American Gods? If yes, what's your opinion with their take on Anubis?
Nope.
I watched the first, 6 episodes, and then I stopped caring.
I'm fucking lost, man. I don't know where I'm fucking going.
Does anybody really know where they're going?
Shut up.
Aren't we all lost in one way or another? As the teachings of the ancient ones tell us, knowledge of where you are going. Yes.
So interesting how there's more of those Raven enemies here.
Make sure to find the Skara. That doesn't.
Thanks. That really opened my eyes.
I'll make sure to find that, I guess. Zag and Myth Guy, get the true ending in the Black Myth Wukong, and my life is yours.
All right. Well, we're trying.
Can we address the fact that Star Wars Outlaws is almost double the price than what Wukong usually sells for?
Yeah, we can address that, and that's a load of horse shit.
Wait, the base game is $120?
I don't think the base game is, but it is being sold for that much.
What is the other $60?
I have no idea.
Wait, so is it $60?
I'm sure. Well, I know part of it's the Hut Cartel mission or whatever. You know, something that should just be in the game already, since the whole selling point of the game is it's the underworld of Star Wars, and you're not going to include the Hutts. This is a new enemy type, turning invisible.
And he has a soul.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing about that is, if you already have it ready for when we buy this, then it's already in the game. This isn't like a DLC where it's like, oh, we didn't finish it yet, or we thought of it after we came up with the game.
Yeah, it's in there. Look, and you guys, like, Ubisoft You need all the buying value you can get in one of your games, honestly. Ubisoft, I don't think, is doing as well as they used to do, like, financially, so...
I don't know. Those Assassin's Creed games sold pretty well.
Really? Did the last one? Did Valhalla sell well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
I know Odyssey did.
Can somebody double check, actually?
Here, I'll check right now. Dude, AC Valhalla. Oh wow, first result. Did AC Valhalla sell well? Oh, apparently it did. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
So,
Ubisoft will never learn anything because people keep encouraging them. I'm wrong.
Yep. Oh. Hello.
Oh. What is that? Is that a rabbit?
It's a fat ass is what
I
it is.
cannot tell what that thing is. Oh, that's interesting, is what it is. That's definitely not a rabbit. Hey, he's got one of Black Long's maces. I think we only have one more secret dragon to kill, because we've killed 3, and I remember Gordman talking about there being 4.
Oh, I thought I dodged. Oh, well, I thought that.
Yeah, and everyone's joking about how the main character in Star Wars Outlaws looks like Matt Damon.
He does?
She does.
Or she does?
Yes. Well, people have been showing side-by-sides, which is kind of funny. But it's mainly just because, like, the design, like, looks kind of rough.
Like Matt Damon.
And everyone's joking about... you haven't seen Team America World Police, have you?
Is that the puppet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, you have? Oh, cool. So you remember Matt Damon?
Yeah.
That's the joke they're making now. Do you know why they made Matt Damon like that in that movie?
No, I do not.
Like everyone was asking, like, do you guys hate Matt Damon? What's going on? They're like, no, the puppet came out weird, so we decided to just make him stupid to match the look of the puppet. We thought it would be funny. Like, it's nothing personal at all. It's just the puppet came out all weird.
That's hilarious.
Matt Damon. Thanks for following, Big Ash. Which is amazing that they got Rick Riordan to produce the Percy Jackson show. Yeah, which is depressing with how it turned out. Funny, you mentioned that India weren't too happy about having the clone of Gandhi in the sitcom called Clone High. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Clone High.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's like historical characters who have all been cloned and now they're in high school together. It's like, I think the main characters are Abe Lincoln, Cleopatra, and Gandhi. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know.
What a weird hodgepodge of characters.
The frame stopped? Oh, shit, the game froze. Well, thanks for telling us. Fortunately, we didn't really fight any bosses or anything. God damn it, I hate when that happens. Well, good news is we were just dicking around killing enemies. I don't know if it makes sense or not, but I wonder if the reason we never saw any female characters in the first chapter is because it takes place in a monk village. Could be. Yeah. Most companies are waiting for GTA 6 release so they can make their game prices higher, since GTA 6 is definitely going to be like $100 and set a whole new bar and boundaries in gaming like Red Dead Redemption 2 did. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 was normal price, though. It didn't cost, like, it was $60 in a time when games were $60. So, like, you know, I don't know if that's the example to use for, like, price standards, but yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 was an amazing game, and I wish I could say it set the new standard for games, but crap kept coming out after that, so I don't know what to tell you. I have frozen your screen. Pay retribution or it will stay that way. We don't negotiate with tricksters. I'm heading out. Good luck. Bye, Adrian. Thanks for joining us. Oh, God. Don't worry, we're fixing it. This has happened before.
Well, I'm trying to fix it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Fixed it? Great. Alright. should be good now. Don't know why that keeps happening. Welcome
It
to
froze
life.
at us doing nothing, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Thank God. I'm just trying to find the...
Thankfully didn't miss anything important, just the birth of my first child.
And the third one.
It's fine, I can always have another one. Hey, it worked. Yes, it did.
Fuck you. I'm trying to find a place to save at, you beesh.
Oh, that's the guy that was turning invisible. Okay, so it's just the ravens. I guess I always killed them so fast, I never actually saw what their powers were. I want to heal, and it's your last gourd use.
Trying to find the shrine. Watch, I find a new one. Again, it's a little too easy to get lost in this area.
Yeah, like, look how open this area is, like, and everything looks the same. So, yeah, like, with the trees and everything and the snow, it's like, where the hell am I? Yeah, I think I ran through here as the fox, so... We should probably go back to where we met the fox, because there was another direction to go. Maybe it wanted us to go that way. Oh, chest.
A chest you didn't open.
Well, I was a fox. I couldn't open it anyway.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Some gold. What's the difference between a tiny piece of gold and a small piece of gold?
Tiny is even smaller. I don't know. A minuscule piece of gold.
A fleck of gold.
It froze again.
Okay, might be time to end the stream soon here. I'll just get
Alright, well, I'll go to a shrine.
Haven't had this problem in a while, so that's nice.
If you want, we can probably wrap it up soon. We can. There's one boss we didn't fight in the prison that I looked up and I know how to get to. It's actually pretty easy to get to because we unlocked all the shrines and everything. So if you want, I could end the stream on that.
Yeah, we could go to that boss and we can try and fight him.
Yeah.
Because it is. It has been almost 3 hours. Can someone do
here's where the fox was.
Can someone do an uptime real quick? There's a shrine on your left.
Yeah, I know. That's the one I was heading to. Alright, so... Yeah, so let's do that. So it's in the prison, Pagoda realm. Here we go. I believe it's Upper Pagoda.
There were so many areas in the Pagoda realm.
That's why it took so damn long. I think now that you've killed Now that you've killed the boss there, I think the sapping of our health will stop now. I don't think that happens anymore. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I looked it up. There's a roof here we can land on.
Oh.
Okay. So that's how we get to the boss.
Ah, I see.
There we go.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oop, lost a little
Yeah,
health.
that's
I
fine.
missed the other roof. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, boss time, baby.
Captain Lotus Vision.
Whoop. I've noticed there have been a few captains. This guy's Captain Lotus Vision. Remember the guy you beat in one try was Captain Wise Voice?
Oh,
and that
yeah.
dead body we found was Captain something. There's probably a and they've had really like Lovecraftian designs, all of them. So I'm wondering if there's some connection there. Maybe there's something extra we get if we like kill all the captains. Because this one's optional. That dead body thing was optional. Or maybe like
What a bitch you tell
maybe
me.
it literally won't let us fight Yellow Brow unless we beat them all or something.
I doubt it since this is an optional boss.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe if we beat all the captains, we get to fight the captain of captains.
In general.
Ah, damn, I'm missing. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, that did not go well.
This is fucking cool though.
Fucking A! Yeah, it is really cool though. Oh shit!
I think they want you to hit the the things that he's using to.
This kind of works. Okay, good, that worked. Oh, okay. You know what needs to happen? This. Oh, fuck! You're just standing there while your little beams do all the work, you coward.
Not just a regular fuck, fucking fuck.
Oh, we can do this. Shit, I didn't mean to use the thing. I was trying to zoom over to him. It's okay, I'm about to run out anyway.
Oh, you got halfway through him so far, so that's
Okay,
good.
here. Can you guys help me kill this fucker? Let's get him. Okay. This isn't going too bad, honestly. Guys, where are you?
I'm guessing killing him will let us break the purple.
Yeah, I'm seeing he has a big purple seal behind him, so I think he's the one creating them. So
Key.
either like we'll get something to break them, or they'll all just go away after this fight. Okay, almost done. Almost done.
You're fine. Can you
I'm just worried about some huge attack.
Can you target the things on the corners? No?
No. I think I just have to outlast this. Okay.
What is this attack?
Okay, I guess he's done. Okay, beat him in one try.
I mean,
hell
good
yeah.
job, but also that was kind of a lame final
Yeah,
attack.
that was kind of weird. All right, so now we should be able to get to the Rat Prince. Let's go talk to him.
Oh, Frostbite.
Sweet.
Ah, more mind cores. What are those for again?
Remember, we can at the Fox guy, we can trade them for tiny little health and mana upgrades.
Right.
All right.
Captain Lotus and Captain Wise Voice sound like weird nicknames given as an insult.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, beat him. Okay. I'm reminded how much I hate this area.
Yes.
Just want to go talk to the prince.
You remember where he is?
He's on the first floor. All right, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, he's all the way over there. So I'm gonna kind of drop from the top and do the double jump at the last second, so that because it'll be easier than going back through literally fucking everything. So, fucking leave me alone.
Sure, sure.
Okay, fine, fine. You want to fight? Here, we're fighting. Are you happy with how that turned out? All right, let's see if I can do this. Nope, that did not work.
Well, at least now you can go to a
whatever,
shrine.
I can just teleport back now.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Is Harry Potter and Ron Weasley all grown up? What?
Am I Ron Weasley?
Am I Harry Potter?
Sure. I don't think we look anything like
Yeah,
Harry Potter and Ron.
Neither
Weasley.
do I. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a huge compliment, but yeah, oh yeah, there's a picture of the Rat Prince here. But like, I don't see it at all. I mean, he has glasses, I have shaggy hair, that's about it.
yeah, and I only use these glasses when we're streaming. I don't even use them regularly.
Yeah, once the stream stops, he takes the glasses off. I can see!
Yeah, I've been playing blind this whole time, guys. And I've been beating bosses in one try.
Whenever we start a stream, he suddenly can't see.
I don't apologize.
Am I going
Jet
the
Li
right
as the
way?
monk does speak in the Forbidden character. Oh.
You mean Forbidden Kingdom.
Well, he wrote in the Forbidden character, so I'm gonna say that's the new. That's the original thing.
You're a forbidden character.
I
I
am.
forbid you to exist.
Well, I forbid you to forbid me.
Shut up.
You bitch.
Listen, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh wait, this is where we were.
Oh, there's a Volibee.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, why didn't they put one of those seals on our thing?
I have no idea.
You're still alive.
Yeah, kind of.
And I see you've slain one of my captains and helped your...
Oh, they're his captains.
4 loyal captains. Now
4.
bewildered souls.
I got 3 of them.
From that pain.
So just one more.
Destined one.
It's always 4. All right, so he wants me to wipe out his
Those
captains.
was Maitreya and tricked us here for a false feast.
Ah, Yellowbrow. Maitreya is the name of the
I was
Bodhisattva.
foolish enough to fall for his trap. My men suffer because of me. 4 mighty captains, now mere pawns of Yellowbrow. I got rid of my eyes and ears to shield myself from these beguiling chants.
Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, he wants us to
Yellowbrow in aid of the great sage.
kill his captains.
But I was trapped by the seed sack.
Oh, the sack.
Cannot repeat.
So this isn't the sack. I'm taking it.
I once led my captains against Yellowbrow, but I was
No, we
Okay,
saw it.
okay. Now he's repeating himself. Hey, 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 hey.
New transformation.
New form, new weapon. In the ear.
foresaw
Yep, new
Yep,
transformation.
new form. Fuck yeah.
to depart.
So we're turning into the rat guy now. So one of these 2-headed ones, I'm guessing.
Nice.
Nice.
Did not see that coming, but that's awesome.
Julio. All right.
Have a good night, lads. Have a good night, Luke. There's a secret, true ending where if you beat the final boss, the true final bosses, and then the true unlocked, and then you final boss the true final
This
true.
is also an area we couldn't access before. Yeah, the seals are just gone. Now.
Makes sense.
I think yeah, that guy was causing them, so now he's dead. So they're not there anymore.
Does that mean he wasn't using his full strength because he was using it to keep those seals while we were
Probably, but I don't care. I'm happy to take advantage of a loser while he's not at full strength. Bye, bitch. I love pillar stand.
Do you think Christopher Lee would make a cool Odin?
Yeah, 100%. He would have made an awesome Odin. Like,
Yeah.
Any reason why not? He's got the voice for it. He's got the look for it. He would have been amazing.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah. You know, like, it's sad that he's gone because he was such a great, like, addition to the world, but he lived an incredible life, and he lived a good, long life, and he was, like, a very beloved man by so many. So, you know, I feel like, you know,
I think
he left his mark on the world, and he's finished. Like, he lived better than most do. I believe.
That is definitely true.
All right. So we can do one of three things. I can look around this fucking place for more new doors we can open, or we can just proceed with story, or we could call the stream here.
Let's
I know
look
you're not feeling great,
Let's look
so-
for some new stuff first,
Alright.
and then we'll...
Alright. Alright, we're gonna dick around in the Pagoda realm a little. Look for doors we couldn't open before.
Are those two chests, by the way?
Over here? Like, it looks like it, but how the fuck would I get to those?
Maybe they're not chests you can access, they're just showing them?
Yeah, maybe they're just being made? I don't know. It's like, how would I get to those?
Yeah, I'm so confused. I hate this area, it's so confusing.
I really, really am not thrilled with this. Yeah, and then there's another one there. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, game. There's 4 over there. But I don't see the little, like, dot from a distance
Yeah,
thing, so I
that's
don't
true.
even think they're openable.
Yeah. They're probably just set pieces.
You guys are welcome to tell me otherwise. Ah!
What's the rating for this game so far? Do you guys love it?
I personally do love it. There are some little problems with it. I'm at a 9 out of 10 right now.
I'm probably a little lower. I'm at like an 8.
Okay.
It's fun.
Anything in particular that brings it down for you?
Oh, well, for one is our mute protagonist.
I don't really think, like, that's a detriment to the game, but yeah, I do understand that being a personal thing. You, Mr. Grew Up with Nintendo, doesn't want the mute protagonist.
Yeah.
I want him to say, "Here we go!" I'm kidding.
I don't know, I want more of a God of War 2018 story than Dark Souls kind of story, and this is currently more of a Dark Souls kind of story.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. For me, the reasons it's currently not a 10 out of 10 are, like, the fact that it's very easy to lose track of where you are, the lack of a map, and the abundance of invisible walls. Like, look, if it's just like an invisible wall like here, that wouldn't be a big deal, but there's invisible walls in some really weird spots in this game. So, like,
yeah,
that's what brings it down.
The inconsistent invisible walls.
The lack of a map really is killing me in this game.
Yeah, I agree
like,
with you.
I've gotten lost about 80 times.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the lack of a map. That bugs me a lot.
I'm sure there are people out there like, oh, maps are lame. Like, you guys are scrubs who can't perform without a map. You know what? Maybe we are. That's how we feel.
I thought he never spoke because I remembered his name is Silent Monk.
You mean
Is it?
Sun Wukong? Sun Wukong is not a silent character.
I think our character's name, because I don't think we're officially. I don't know.
I don't know if our character even has a name, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Where the hell is the way up? It's been a while since I've been here.
And even if his name is Silent Monk, that sounds like more
It's
of
still
a.
like it's still a character, you know. The developers of this game came up with. They can decide whether he talks or not.
Yeah.
Unless, like, it specifically says somewhere that clones of Sun Wukong can't talk, and I don't remember if it says that or not. Where the hell are the stairs? Weren't there stairs?
Yeah, they're further down, I think. The other way.
The other way? Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to go all the way down and then. Wukong is literally small enough to squeeze through those bars, man. Sometimes I hate the game logic.
Oh yeah, and the fact that our fucking we were put in a cell with no protective circle or even a lock on the door. It's like, bro, what was the plan here?
Yeah, that was
ridiculous.
That felt very convenient.
You didn't think I'd apply the logic of trying to open the door? I guess you could say they didn't think I'd be able to get out, but why take so many chances? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, my main reasons are, so far, gameplay-wise, it's really fun. Story-wise, it's kind of meh. And so that drops at a whole point for me.
Alright. I enjoy the story a little more because of my Journey to the West fandom, but yeah, oh yeah, you're right, here are the stairs. But yeah, I totally get how, like, you know, I understand what you're saying about it.
I criticized the map on Twitter, and I was getting flamed by fans saying, not every game needs to be open world. It's ridiculous.
This game is open world, though.
Wait, I'm confused.
It's an open world.
Wait, how are they...
Like,
can you explain?
You can explore the world. There's side missions. Like, just because there are different chapters doesn't mean it's not an open world. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 is an open world game, but, you know, would you say it's not open world because, like, Venice is separate from the rest of Italy? I've heard people saying, yeah, this isn't an open world game, it's a linear game. It is an open world. There's 5 open worlds you can explore. That's pretty open world.
People have a new interpretation of what open world means now. Now when they think of open world, they think of Breath of the Wild, where you can go anywhere and do anything from the start of the game.
Okay, so if it's not all one connected map, it's not an open world, is what people are saying.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's incorrect, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because we've had open world games for a long time.
Yeah.
They're linear open worlds, and then there's sandbox open worlds.
No more protective circles, bitch. Shit.
What, did he avoid the stun?
I have no idea how he didn't get immobilized.
Like, we didn't even see it activate at all, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe there's a small channel time with it, and he hit you, and it's... I don't know. By the way, I like how his stun is all he does is that.
Yeah.
He just shows him the symbol.
Technically, Sun Wukong in the myth is supposed to say a word and point his finger, but in this it's just point his finger. I found one inaccuracy.
Christopher Lee is like the coolest grandpa we ever had. He was the step-cousin of Ian Fleming, the creator of James Bond. He met J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yep. Only member of the Lord of the Rings cast who actually met Tolkien.
He spoke 4 languages, and the best of all, he was a heavy metal singer.
Yep, and apparently his Dracula movies were a big influence on metal itself. He didn't know that until he met, like, one of the first metal guys.
Nice. Yeah. I love that.
Like, it's such an amazing story to hear. Like, when Christopher Lee met the guy, I sadly can't remember the dude's name, but he met the guy, and he was so excited to meet him, apparently, and he told him when he met him, "You're the father of metal." And then the guy told Christopher Lee, "It's funny you should say that because you actually were a big inspiration on my music with your Dracula films."
So he's the grandfather of metal.
You could definitely say that, yes.
So father is my uncle and grandfather is my grandfather?
My favorite Christopher Lee story will always be the one with Peter Jackson telling Christopher Lee, "Alright, when you get stabbed in the back, I want you to, like, make this noise." And Christopher Lee asks Peter Jackson, "Peter, have you ever stabbed a man in the back?" "No, I have." "See, when people get stabbed in the back, they don't actually make that noise, they just kind of seize up." And Peter Jackson goes, "It sounds like you know what you're doing."
One of the best Christopher Lee moments.
Yep. Also, Christopher Lee, I remember, apparently he was really upset that his death scene got cut out of the film. Yeah, I would have been too. And then, like, they tried to reassure him. They were like, "Oh, no, it's okay, it's going to be in the special edition." And he didn't like that either. He said, "Oh, so people now have to buy a certain edition of the movie to get access to the content?" Imagine what he would think of DLC these days.
I do remember Christopher Lee doing a review of one of the Lord of the Rings video games, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't play video games. My hands are too old and the fingers are too long."
I feel like young Christopher Lee would have dug it, though.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Knowing the kind of guy he was.
And yeah, he probably would hate DLC. DLC is always... It really depends on how and why you're doing it.
There is a right way to do it. Like, first of all, the original game has to already be worth the money it's charging before you start adding paid DLC to it.
Yes.
That's an important
And then the
factor.
content that it's adding has to actually be...
Again, it has to be worth... Yeah, whatever DLC you're adding has to be worth whatever you're charging for it. you want to add free DLC, you won't hear me complain. Like, but if you want to charge for DLC, okay, like, is it worth its price? Once again, like, yeah.
The thing with that is it's a little... How do you define what the worth price is with that?
I mean, yeah, I know it's technically subjective, but I think most of us can agree that, like, a skin where your character is now wearing a hat in the game is not worth $20. And there are games that actually charge that. Avengers, for example, did that. Hey, now Kamala's wearing a hat. That'll be $20. That was so annoying to me.
Yeah. That game really went downhill.
Yep. People were defending it, saying, this game's amazing, man. This game's gonna be around for years and years. You just don't understand. You don't understand, man. No other game gives away this much stuff for free. Game died a year later. It's like, oh, what do you have to say now? Fucking dummies.
Yeah. No, this guy might be a new soul.
Yeah, he is. I can see the glow.
It's unfortunate because I know what that's like to be a big fan of something and you want it to stick around, but then the company just monetizes it in the worst ways possible.
And you know, I believed that game was going to be great, and I believed that they were going to add a lot of awesome stuff to it, because I'd be like, well, you'd have to be an idiot not to. It's the Avengers IP. It's a freaking gold mine. What kind of moron wouldn't, like, make this game amazing? What kind of moron wouldn't add a bunch of awesome stuff to this game? Hey, well, apparently those kinds of morons.
Yeah, it was just in every sort of way.
And it's just happening more and more. Skull and Bones, like, when it was initially announced, I was like, that sounds cool. Then the more I learned about it, the more I was like, no. And that game is apparently a piece of crap. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a piece of crap. It just goes on and on and on.
The only argument I can say is, at least with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, they actually wanted to make the game.
Yeah, it sounded like, yeah, the developers at Rocksteady wanted to make the game, but I think they've talked about it. They were like, but we don't know how to incorporate all these live service elements into it. Like,
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about how the Ubisoft didn't want to make Skull and Bones.
No, yeah, they did not want to make it. Apparently, Redfall, you know, that live service as well, like, that one's completely failed. And apparently the developers of that game didn't want to make it. Like, when they got acquired by Microsoft, they were like, oh, thank God, Microsoft's definitely going to cancel this game. The game they were already halfway through making, they were like, God, I hope this gets canceled. Because they knew it wasn't going to be good. They were like, people are not going to like this. And we're worried that it's going to lead to our studio getting shut down. And it did.
And don't worry if you guys are a fan of live service games, there is one coming out that is actually fun, and currently I think the only monetization will most likely be skins, is Deadlock, and that's a pretty fun game so far. It's only it's in beta or alpha right now.
I also hear what's that PlayStation Helldivers? I hear that's a good one.
Helldivers was good.
Yeah, and then they fucked it up.
And the reason they fucked it up was because originally their idea was, we're gonna have this game, and it's a Sony game, so you're gonna have a PSN account. But then they didn't enforce it at all, and so everybody started playing Helldivers.
Yeah.
And it was so good, and then they're like, oh, well, now we want to enforce it.
Force it on.
But here's the thing. 2/3 of the countries where people were playing
it's not available there.
Yeah, they don't have PSN, so you can't play the game.
So they just lose access to a game they already bought. It's ridiculous. You can't do that, yeah, Sony.
It was so much fun when it first came out. Me and my friends were having fun. We were grinding it.
It's like, I don't understand some of these companies. Like, do you not like success? Do you not like succeeding? Do you not like people liking your game and having fun with your game? It's like, oh, what's this? Everyone loves the game? Alright, how can we fucking ruin this? So glad we know about the double jump. You remember what a nightmare this was before?
We were trying to stab him.
Oh, no!
The dick! Okay, I think that's a good place for us.
Yeah, why don't we call it there?
Let me catch up on the chat. Apparently there's a Forbidden Kingdom 2.
There is?
Graphic details and gameplay soundtrack are really good.
Yeah.
but the map can get confusing, and sometimes you can get lost. And also, some bosses are way too much health, have way too much health, like too much.
So far, I think the bosses have been pretty good.
Yeah, the only
Like-
boss that I really didn't like was the Yellow Wind Demon because he had the stupid tornado.
Yeah, it was the problem wasn't his health. The problem was the tornadoes. You take the tornadoes out, we're all good.
Yeah, that was so bullshit. There were 3 different times where each of us were like, he's 1 hit away, and then a tornado just knocks us out of the way, and we're like,
And
well,
will not let us hit him, and fucking, yeah, it's ridiculous.
or the time when you had the clones and he summoned 7.
Yeah, I was like, you motherfucker.
Like when you fight the boss a shit ton of health, and you can beat the boss, but the gigantic health bar makes the fight go for so long, and after like 5 or 6 minutes you get hit and die.
Well, again, we haven't fought all the bosses. Maybe there will be someone like that.
You clearly have not played enough Kingdom Hearts then, sir.
Well, in Kingdom Hearts, at least we have Once More and Second Chance and Leaf Brace.
Not in the first game. Well,
yeah, those are in the first game.
I was thinking of the Mickey thing in the second game.
Oh, you're thinking of that. Yeah, I won't give up. That's that.
Yeah, I won't give up. Yuki wants a shanty.
What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken
monkey? What do we do with the drunken monkey?
What do we do with this annoying monkey in the heavenly kingdom? Stick him in the furnace and burn him up, and then he just gets more immortal. So we get the Buddha, and he pees all over his hand. There's your shit.
There's a shit. I think that's a good one. Glad to see the stream isn't long this time because my Wi-Fi's been crap today. Was a good ... stream.
Yeah, we beat non-white and we beat the captain.
Le Capitan?
We still beat a couple bosses.
Good. All right, Andrew, is there anything you want to say before we head on out? And
still enjoying the game. Thanks you guys for joining us. And yeah, right now in my spare time, I'm trying to finish Age of Mythology Retold so that I can review that. And
that makes sense.
Meanwhile, we're playing this here so we can review this. So working on 2 reviews at once right now.
I'm at a shadow. We'll try to fight the frog boss next stream. I unfortunately am still kind of sick, so we're not going to do it real quick. We'll do it after this. But thanks for joining us for now. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. I'm going to go take a nap and get Andrew a ride home, and then I'm going to clean my kitchen so I can make dinner. Until then,
sounds good.
Thank you all for joining us. It has been a blast. We'll see you all next Monday if I am alive then. And remember, don't believe in yourself, believe in me, who believes in you. Goodbye, chat.